That's hard for the streets. Hard for the streets. Hard for the streets.
You are now catching the ChillBuzz.
Fire.
Welcome to ChillBuzz Radio, where we shed light on the deep, dark truth of New York City, the surrounding world around it. I'm DJ Luca Knight. I'm here with EZ Cardinali, here for the third time.
Let's get it. Let's go. Let's talk.
And we're like right before the election.
Oh,
right
man.
now.
Drum roll.
And it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. I mean, I always said I wasn't going to vote. I'm still probably not gonna, because I didn't even register. I don't even know if I can.
So, man, voting is so important right now. It's probably like the biggest day to vote, like of ever, like in history.
Yeah,
because of everything that's going on. Like this is personal. This is personal.
Like when we started ChillBuzz, we didn't think we were gonna be covering so much political shit, but
yeah, and I'm not really into politics, man.
Or viruses and shit like that. Like
right?
This isn't the things we wanted to be covering.
Yeah, right. Like,
but it's kind of relevant
serious.
for right now, and this is really the biggest election for of all time, and we can't ignore it. And
so, who do you think is gonna win? Like, let's be honest here. Who do you think is gonna win? Luca, talk to me, man. Who's gonna win this election?
Kanye West. I saw him on.
Kanye, where you at?
I saw him on Joe Rogan Experience.
Kanye West.
I saw him on Joe Rogan Experience, and he basically he's still like able to get, like, I don't know what happened with that fake vote thing.
He's still running,
but he's not on the ballots. I think he got disqualified from the ballots, so Kanye. He's not on the ballots.
Jesus, what? Yeah.
So,
that's the man. So talk to me. So what happened?
He's not on the ballots, but you could like fill in his name.
Wow, that's
you know, you could like write like another person, like there's like a box you check and you could fill in like a random name.
Oh,
like I could go and put Luca Knight, like,
okay,
you feel me? I could just go put Luca Knight for president. If
Boom.
I really want to, I should. But
at this point, anybody.
But I'm gonna fill in another musician, Kanye West, just to make a statement, just to prove a point, just to show how much I want to see. I'm curious to see how many votes he gets, because they're gonna announce.
That's my man.
How many votes?
Shout out to Kanye, man.
And I want to be one of them votes that kind of put him on the map, because when he was on Joe Rogan Experience, he actually, the things he talked about, I believe he's a genius. I believe he has a good heart, but he is a fucking crackpot, basically. Like,
shout out to Kanye West.
He's a little socially awkward, but he has good ideas.
He's a billionaire. He's an entrepreneur.
And he has good ideas and good intentions.
Yeah, he does.
That I do get from him. So I would actually give him my vote, like not even as a complete joke, just to kind of motivate him more to like try harder next way around.
We believe in you, brother. We need you.
2024 is Knight Cardinali all the way. But anyway, like with the serious shit going on right now, I like looked into it deep because it is important, and I feel like the media is just pushing Biden because he just looks like a complete joke from what I can see. Because I don't get me wrong, like I had like an attitude, like I don't like Trump does do a lot of good things, but I just don't like his attitude. So because of that, like I was kind of with getting him out of the White House, but like Biden really, like he falls asleep while he's making his speech.
Man, listen, all I know is that
he'll be doing a rally with like 13 people inside circles 60 feet away from each other, and he'll fall asleep while he's doing it.
It's hilarious because Trump is the one who trolls him on that. Like with Sleepy Joe Biden.
I know the Biden supporters are so tight that's all. Like well, I shouldn't even say Biden supporters. I know the Trump haters.
Trump haters, oh man,
like are so pissed that all they have is Biden to work with.
Yeah, and look, I'll be honest. Who won 2016? Why? I believe that because he has a winner's mentality, and that's what got him the win on 2016. Now it's gotten personal because he says whatever the fuck he wants, how he wants to say it, and he doesn't have he has no chill button. He has no, like, he's not a politician, so he's gonna say it how it is, and he's not gonna give a fuck. And I think that a lot of people in the United States can't handle the truth because we're so used to the government lying to us. You know, like, they know how to lie. They're professional liars. So I don't know, man. It's getting crazy because this election is insane. It's exciting, you know. But you see Trump's rallies looking like concerts.
Yeah,
you know, he's enthusiastic.
He has a lot of supporters that really care. Biden, anyone, well, the Trump haters, they're either not going to vote because they don't even like Biden either, or they're going to vote for Biden. But a lot of them aren't even going to fucking vote.
Yeah, people got to vote. You listen, don't just talk about it. Go out there and vote. You have that power. You want a certain person to win, right? Go out there and vote. But just focus on the policy. Let's not focus too much on personality, right? Focus on the policies that they're going to be putting out. That's, you know, basically the best advice. And don't use too much of your emotion to make that decision. You got to think logically at one point.
My whole family is Democrats, and they look at me like I'm nuts, like the way I talk. But my mother was saying some shit that, like, oh, I'm like, why do you hate Trump so much? Like, because I dig and, like, look for reasons, and I see that they don't really put out there the good things he does, and they over-hype up the bad things he does.
Of course, but...
And she said something that, like, oh, he makes it hard for people with pre-existing conditions to get health care. And I'm like, all right, but you trust Biden? That's what you want to work with? That's what's popping on the streets right now.
Yeah, like,
and like my brothers, like one of my brothers is just like, oh, I just hate Republicans. I hope he gets shot in the head and his fucking orange tangerine hair gets splattered in blood all against him. I'm like, why do you wish something like that? And he's like, oh, I just don't like him. I never did. Because he's rich. Oh, but if you were rich, he'd be your peer, though, right? Like, so it's like you can't always think like that. And then my other brother, his girl is like a Hispanic Democrat, and just has him like, yo, don't talk about that.
Listen, and that's the thing. We don't want to get personal, and that's what happens. Like, it's been funny, man. I post stuff that I shouldn't post, because it triggers people and people take it so personal. I'm not into politics. I don't want to argue. I don't want to debate. But it's just funny. Some people take it to heart. And the thing that's
it's really, just the truth. It's just spreading the truth. We're not posting shit that's blasphemy. Like, literally, Biden 2 days ago fucking referred to Trump. He thought he was running against George Bush in the election, or George Washington. I don't know where his fucking head is at, but he basically said, like, oh, we're gonna win against George, and his wife is right next to him, and you see her lips moving like, Donald Trump. And then he's like, oh, happens, we're gonna get Trump, but
that's why it's funny.
But then
right?
You gotta look at Kamala Harris, and I was kind of more in the air off of, like, all right, what does she have to bring to the table? But everything I see of her, like, I see a interview with her, and it just looked like the biggest joke. Like, they're like, oh, are you gonna be like the progressive and socialist, basically like right hand to Joe Biden or whatever? And then she was like, oh, I'm just gonna be a girl who grew up black and mom came from India.
Oh, yeah, I heard
and
that.
I like hip hop.
I know, I saw that.
What? Like,
that's how she wanted to.
So desperate, they bring Bernie out, like not even in the running. It would be a better candidate.
It's such a difference.
Not even in the running, and they bring Obama out. All this shit.
It's been insane, man. This election has been like, it's entertaining. Like, I want people to take it personally. Like, have fun with it. It's two old people just going at it. Like, but
I'm gonna see if I'm a bet
Trump
on
has
Trump.
more energy, bro.
I'm a bet on Trump because I feel like the odds are less in his favor.
It is.
I'm gonna just be partying, hang out at the fucking casino.
Everything.
Put all my money, every penny I have in that.
Let's go. And millions that night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna make money.
It's true. Everything is against him right now. Like, the whole world wants him to lose, and his rally's been like concerts, though. I gotta give it up to him. He's so enthusiastic about what he's doing, and he has that winner's mentality that it's gonna be a great run. We're so excited to talk about this because people, you have control. Go out there and vote, make your decision, and help your country.
If you're gonna vote for Biden, there is good reasons to vote for him. I'll tell you them right now. Like, I'm a person, do have student loans from the past. Biden supposedly is gonna eliminate certain student loans, like clear
there's some
people.
good policies on both sides.
There is good but when it really comes down to it, he's so fucking corrupt. If you really look into who he is and the things he's done in the past and all the shady shit and the bad things and whatever, like, can you really trust him? Like, I'm not denying the things he stands for aren't real, but can you really trust him? Because he doesn't really talk about it in depth. It's something you'll read about or see, like an orchestrated speech that didn't come from his brain. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though. Trump is not a politician, so he says it.
You don't see him read off no fucking teleprompter. Yeah. Yo, they showed they showed a Trump rally that had like 40,000 people there. He was like on the airport. I guess he's like filming out his little window on Air Force One, and you see like 40,000 people cheering because they see the airplane, Trump on the airplane. Like, this is the shit our president posts.
He's
like,
lit.
And then you see a Biden campaign, and you see him like you see like a reporter. They filmed it, and like Biden's there, and there's like 4 cars and like 23 people. And like that's compared to like the same like shit, and nobody's there, man. And then there's a screen. This screen is probably like a 30-inch teleprompter, like I don't even know if it was a projector. Okay, a projector. And it was like telling him exactly what to say, and like someone there put him on blast, like, yo, I can't, like, this is pathetic, and like really filmed it, and like the videos leaked out there. Look at it. I mean, this guy's gonna embarrass the country, because like he's not even a good person when it really comes down to it. Trump is no angel.
He's not.
He's no angel at all. But I trust him. I trust him. I truly believe that he has.
I don't trust nobody.
He has the better mix of brains and heart than Biden does. Yeah, man. So much more. And like, even if like there's certain things I'm against, like all that pro-life shit, I mean, like, come on, like, give me a break. Like meet in the middle somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like make it so that only up to 3 months or whatever, like you can't. That's just something I'm not for. Like, I'm not for the fact that he kind of ignores climate change and all that. But like certain things, I kind of do believe that he will put together a better healthcare system than all that Obamacare shit that Biden's.
Well, he's a businessman. I think he can come up with better deals.
That's why because he knows that's a problem. And that's why I feel like when he says he's going to do something, he does it. And he points out a lot of things when Biden was vice president of him just like fucking up.
He always goes off on 47 years of nothing.
I did more in 47 months than Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe, yo, he is such a troll, trolling people, man. It's funny. I have a good time
debates, man. Like that first debate, I swear to God, by the end of it, I want to vote for fucking Biden. That's how horrible that.
It was.
Trump kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it was. He had no.
But by the second one, you saw he woke up. He's like, all right, I got to get back in this. With him catching the virus and all that shit, I feel like he might have faked that. I feel like he might have faked that just to come up like I'm great, people. He faked it.
He sold.
Went to the hospital, did mad steroids, came back glowing like fucking Jesus.
You think he did that?
And just hyped up like full of life, and just like oh yeah, I had COVID, I'm good. Because he wants to open back up the country. He wants to open things back up.
He does. He's
Biden came out there on the debate, pulled the fucking mask out of his pocket. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. I'd rather die than live in that world. You gotta take chances. There's better ways.
You ready to go out there and just no mask?
I mean, I don't get
Do
me
what
wrong,
you gotta
need to
do,
be
but
safe.
protect yourself.
I'm not.
man.
I have nothing against masks. Nothing against that.
So do you think?
If
so
that
you think
helps
this whole flu
people
is a
move
is
back
a lie?
towards
This
living
whole
normal,
flu,
okay.
this whole flu, whatever it is, coronavirus is a lie. The Democrats made it up.
It's
That's all
just like, all
conspiracy
right,
theory,
like
crazy.
in the entertainment scene, when someone like me, whose environments where people dance close to each other, not social distanced, and they drink, like, which you can't have a mask on when you do it. So it's like, that's a very personal, social, close, very like close, environment where you're around a lot of people, and just for the sake of that, you know, it's like save the dance floor.
Save
you
the
know?
dance floor.
Like, it's like that. That's really what it comes down to. Like for me, for Biden to sit here and like try to keep shit locked down crazy, like the country is gonna fall apart.
You just
Like,
wanna
it's
get
not
back to
just
the dance
about
floor.
it's not just about certain people not getting sick, like taking the chance, like whatever. Like this. It's,
Yeah, I
it's
mean, the
ridiculous.
economy's
It
gonna
really
go
is.
down if there's a shutdown for too long, and you know we got to protect ourselves regardless. So it's kind of keep the economy going. But who knows, man? We just got to be prepared for everything. You know, we got to get ready. We got to do our own research and try to improve ourselves. And another thing is a lot of the policies that Trump is, you know, signing off and pushing supposedly helps only the wealthy. Then I mean, I got something to say for the public, including myself. We have to get out of that middle class.
Yeah.
You understand? For us to be able to be in a position where we can, not saying that money is everything, but being in a different.
There's a way to do
You
it.
know?
There's a way to do it. You know, it's
That's it. You know, and it's gonna be a great run. Let's
like,
see what
it's-
happens.
It's not impossible, you know, like, but you know, like the left side, the Democrats, they're
right.
usually all broke, and I feel their pain. I'm one of them.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
technically a Democrat,
The whole
and
world's a Democrat.
I'm
Most
broke.
of the United States is
I don't have
Democrat.
money like that.
Democrat class.
Wish I did, but at the end of the day, I want the opportunity to have money like that. And if I just cash in at like, oh yeah, leech off the government, no, I'm too ambitious for that shit. And I do want everyone to live good, but I'm not going to like, you know, like someone like Bernie Sanders with that whole extreme socialism shit. Like, I mean, I see the good intent behind it, and I would have been more comfortable with him being the president, not so much for things like that, just because I could trust him and like certain other things. Like, I don't think he would be that quick to go to war. I do think Biden would. So it's like certain things, like the healthcare thing was cool, but I don't like the fact that he's against guns. That's one thing that I agree with the Republican side. You know, like you're telling me like about all these homicides in like Mount Vernon and all that happened.
R.I.P. to every single soldier, man. Talking about that, Mount Vernon, aka Murderville,
it's
man.
not guns that kill people. People with guns.
People
kill
with
people.
guns.
So
Yeah, put
it's
them
like
guns
you
down.
can't really blame the guns. You could try to create peace the best way possible, but when you tell people like, oh, only cops can have guns, only military can have guns, people feel unsafe.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's a right. It's a Second Amendment, right? Can't take that away. It's something, you know, especially nowadays. But like you said, it's people with guns, people that don't understand how to use guns or why guns are used for. Like there's a lot of people killing each other, and then there's other groups right now that are actually joining forces, like militia, to like fight against this, you know, Black Lives Matter, all these things that are like happen that, you know, they want to make a difference. They're using their Second Amendment to actually, I seen something like that on Facebook. It's like a black militia. I think that's fucking.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be a new civil war. Look over here. We're 2 people. We're doing a 2-man podcast. We have 3 all.
You fucking man. Who's gonna win the fucking election? Get back.
All right, we just made a behind the scenes.
That's behind the scenes. This guy's crazy, man. We having a good time, man. This is ChillBuzz Radio, man. This look, man. You got me fucked up. Listen, it's cool though. That's what it is. I love being in this position because we're going back reminiscing.
So shit. Like earlier, you told me you want to do this party in Mount Vernon.
Let's talk about that.
We grew up in Mount Vernon. You wanted to do like a whole episode about Mount Vernon, but I'm like, let's just like kind of make a gateway into Makes like sense. How we could talk about that. You said you actually have history of like campaigning for like political figures. Like
yeah, I did a little. I forgot her name.
Who is the mayor of Mount Vernon right now?
Patterson. Last name's Patterson, I believe. I'm not really familiar. I don't speak to her. I need to speak to her. We need to let her know. We're trying to do a gathering.
Yeah, but people don't want gatherings right now. That's the thing.
Listen,
in the COVID world, people don't want gatherings. It's bullshit, but
6 feet dance. We could do the 6 feet dance. 6 feet apart dances.
Oh my god! You know what? I could work with that though.
We can't even say the location.
We dance to house.
I can't even say the location
because music.
Whether they let us do it or not, we're going to do it.
If you dance to house music, you could do
that's
6 feet distance.
That's what I'm trying.
I could work with.
That's
6
what I'm
feet.
trying to. I'm trying to get the people together.
Because you know why? 6 feet gives me room to rip it.
Exactly, man.
Go in,
that's
go crazy.
Just bringing that culture into the street. Maybe they'll teach them to put the fucking guns down. At least if you wanna.
But that could go wrong at the same time. Like, come on, Wyatt Sue's closed down because
it's true. Well, somebody's got to do something. That's where I'm coming from with that. Like, and I feel like the best way to get through to people, is through music, and people, come on, we got to put the guns down. We can't kill our people in our town, in our city. We got to try to lift each other up and avoid, confrontation as much as possible. This is insane. Too many people died. Too many young people died in the city of Mount Vernon. And we need to change that. We need to be...
Do you know what happened? Like the backstory behind exactly what happened?
All I know, and I just know that for a fact, just because of where we're from in the culture, most of the homicides, I'm pretty sure has to do with gang activity. I'm pretty sure. It's Mount Vernon, like what it's or some type of jealousy. It's always the same thing. Sex, money, drugs.
That shit's still going on. I mean, is it the young kids? It's not the people we grew up with, right? Because I feel like remember last time I said like I feel like there's unity in Mount Vernon. We grew up, but kind of like
so. This is the thing.
Everyone bumped heads, but at this point, everyone fucks each other. That's just our generation, probably the younger generation.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of the people that have died, R.I.P. to all of them, are blacks. It's unfortunate that most of the people that's died in Mount Vernon, they're blacks. It's black people. It's a shame, because why kill more of your people when there's cops killing your people already? We gotta try to change that, and like I'm speaking for all races, and when it comes to this, like the killing, if we have the cops against us already, now we're going against each other. Like we have no room to breathe now,
But you know what? It's not like all the like there's a few of them, but I feel like there's more. Right. There's a large like percentage of regular civilian people that are scumbags. Probably the same percentage as good cops to bad cops. Honestly.
It's unfortunate.
There's good people, there's bad people, It's like, there's a lot of corrupt cops, and it needs to be addressed. And that's one thing that, like, I'm not even going to sit here and lie. Like, if you're a victim of police brutality, I don't think Trump is going to do much about changing anything. I don't see him putting effort into that. Because if he was, he would say it. When I sit here and vouch for him, then I do think he's going to have a good plan about healthcare. I believe that because he specifically said that, and he will back that up. But he didn't say anything about looking like he's basically, his attitude is more like, oh yeah, like the justice system is good, but there's other people that can make moves. Now, is Biden saying running campaigns that he is trying to make moves to make the justice system less corrupt? Yeah, but is he actually going to do that? Is he going to live up to it? Like, because the Trump smear campaigns are making him look like the biggest liar ever.
Yeah,
and most of it is by people who aren't even being. It's not even being. Most of them are like ads, not even being paid by Trump.
Well, you know
like
what they say. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So we're gonna have to wait November 3rd, right? That's the date.
You don't see anyone on YouTube putting out videos saying why Trump is bad and like vote for Biden. You don't see that. You see it
I'm sure if you search it, you'll see something. Of course.
All right.
There's a lot of things. Yeah, of course.
We should search because we'll be here for like an hour and not find it. Like, and it's all paid for Biden or like some shit. But everything on the media, the news, that's the opposite. That's why, thank God, we live in the internet, because it's like, and like my eyes are so open to how the media like alters everything, like bends the truth so much, because like I kind of went in this election like looking for reasons to hate Trump, because I see how much everyone hates him, and I get it, but Biden's alternative, like it comes down to a point where it's like the lesser of two evils. And he's not, based off perspective, how evil is he? Because even if you shift your mind to the same perspective that looks at Trump as being evil, then Biden is more evil. If you really look at them on that same level.
That makes sense. I see what you're saying.
And then when you look at them on the level of policies and whatever, all right, there might be certain things that you agree with Biden more. I'm not going to doubt that. But is he going to actually deliver? And when it comes down to peace,
big question.
Foreign affairs and all that, Trump is over here sitting down with North Korea, Russia.
That's the thing that's making him more valuable. He wants to not fuck
with China, which
closing
is good.
deals here, man. Keeping people at peace.
He just made peace in the Middle East. He's basically nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize.
He's greedy for relationships, man.
And he united like 2 Arab countries and Israel and the U.S. all on a signing. And the media doesn't push that at all.
Of course not.
Media don't push that.
No, of course not. They don't want to. That's enough.
Joe Rogan even said it. That's why he's like a real news vessel. We're a real news vessel. We're telling it how it is.
Yeah, you have
and it's based off of facts that you could back it up. You know what I'm saying? And like right even Joe Rogan said it. He said Alex Jones was on the other day. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's crazy how the media does not talk about that peace in the Middle East thing." He's literally not.
They don't want to say anything that's good to about Trump at all.
Why? For emotions? That's what this whole thing is. It's emotion.
It's emotion versus intelligence and logic. And that's a fact. Like, get off the political, I say balance for a second. Just look at the facts. A lot of it is just the hate. This guy's been a winner for a long time, and he's been losing and winning, because you have to lose a lot for you to get to a winning position. And I'm telling you right now, not anybody can have a loan and actually do something with that loan, whether he got a loan or not, whether he had or he started with nothing. You have to know what you're doing with money. You have to be smart with money. So you got to be intelligent when it comes to situations like that. But he's smarter than people think, man. And listen, I'm not choosing because I don't have a choice to choose, right? But I'm just talking about it because it's good to talk about it. And the truth is, you got to let it out. You can't keep you can't keep lying to yourself. You can't keep it
like I would be sinning for holding in the important information I know.
That's a fact.
Don't get me wrong, like I'm not no fucking Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm definitely not a Biden supporter.
Kanye West, we talked about this.
Like, Kanye West. Like, he was talking about alternative energy sources and ripping down society, and like he was talking from like a musical artist kind of like standpoint. And like me as an artist, as a musician, I look at it and I'm like, all right, if we do break things down, like a country down, the government down, and put it together like a puzzle, the same way you do that on a song when you're producing a song. If I see, yo, the guy is smart. He needs more time to actually put something solid together. But I respect his campaign to really make a statement, and him like going out there, like, and he is good hearted. Like, he's literally talking about like, yo, like God told him this, and like, yo, that's why I'm doing it. And he donated a lot of money. He does a lot. He's like doing church shit now.
Yeah, no, yeah. His one of his best performances now has to do with gospel music. He's been on the path to righteousness, like, you know. But a lot of people again don't talk about that neither. They don't want to uplift someone who's black. You know how it is with things like that. They're not gonna talk about. They're not gonna rally for him, and they don't want someone.
But that's why he needs to put together a solid plan. He needs to, because right now his plan is to spur the moment. Like, yo, I'm just going with the flow, man. That's it. Like,
yo,
that's
his performance. I seen a video of his performance.
Like, but he needs to really, if he's gonna do it next time around, he needs to
go hard and just
like. Come on, Trump didn't win the first time he ran.
When he ran,
but it was a learning
2016?
experience. 2012.
He did? I didn't even know that.
That was the first time he ran. Yo, Comedy Central roasted him. And then Red, White, and Blue balloons came down at the end. He's like, I'm running for president, motherfucker.
Holy shit,
and
I didn't even know that.
He's like, oh, what's the difference between Donald Trump's hair and a wet raccoon?
Oh, man.
A wet raccoon doesn't have $10 billion in the bank.
Yo, it's fun. Yeah,
he's funny. The guy's funny.
Yeah, he has.
Like, honestly,
he has. So,
I do like him. He has charisma, and I don't think he's racist at all. Biden is over here saying, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black."
Hey, man, he's got to have a slogan. You know?
I'm Donald Trump. I support this message. Right?
Yo,
like Trump
hilarious,
is literally like campaigning worst of Biden compilation videos.
Yo, and he's in the media. He's social media. Let's emphasize that he's in social media. He's doing his things, talking shit. Twitter figures is fucking crazy. Always going off.
You know what? Another thing, because I looked up all the good things about Trump, good and bad about Trump, and good and bad about Biden. And one of the good things I saw about Trump was, he signed like a bill to make it so much easier and basically a part of the law, like a new law saying, like, making it easier for artists, like musicians, to make money off their music, like better. Like, he is literally looking out for the musicians and shit. You feel me? Like yeah, he like did some shit, and like I noticed like the rules, like a lot of the copyright rules, like this year it did get like better for musicians, like easier for them to make money. And like he signed I don't know.
You seen his dance moves,
he
right?
made some new law that made it so easier.
He knows how to dance
for musicians to get paid money.
I didn't know that.
So he looked out for the musicians.
I appreciate you giving me all this knowledge, man. I didn't know about 2012. I didn't know about that's.
I can't imagine what Kanye's gonna do for the musicians. Like,
he's the man. He's a legend.
Talking about like one thing he said that kind of caught my heart a little. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've never felt so pro-life until he said this. He was like, he basically made it seem like, oh yeah, I'm pro-life, like he's against abortion fully. But his solution to that is to basically build a society where you take tax dollars and like it's built off like tax dollars, like whatever, and any kid that isn't wanted by their parents, they thrive in this environment. You get what I'm saying? Like some type of like home, but it's like you have a great life.
Got
You get what I'm saying?
Like they have opportunity to be
looking
bigger than
forward
everybody
for
else.
for orphans.
I
You
like
know, it's
that.
like all right, I'll make this illegal, but I will look out for those orphans that get put in the world, and there won't be shame on those parents if it's not the
Yeah.
right time for
Well,
them.
I think
You know what I'm
that's when
saying?
that
like
yeah.
that's called bringing a solution to a problem, a real solution. Because for the far right wing people who just so pro life, like, oh no, that's murder. Like, look, listen. You know, it's like, what's the solution? You got to meet in the middle.
They gotta
what
find a
Kanye
solution.
said, that's actually looking
Yeah, it's a
out for
solution.
something that is
Makes a lot of
kind of
sense.
important. And him being independent, I respect that, because you don't have to stick to the laws of one side. You know, like, you're not like, that's how I feel it as a person that is just into
Jesus fuck.
that is currently into just all the political shit that happens. And it's really just the mess we're dealing with, because, like, don't get it twisted, like, Trump isn't perfect. A lot of shit he does, it's like, yo, really, this guy's a fucking jerk.
Yeah, he
off.
goes
Like,
off.
what is he thinking? What is he doing, you know? But at the end of the day, it's when it comes down to him and Biden. I mean, I'm voting for Kanye, but when it comes down to someone who wants to make a real vote, which I'm not doing, I gotta kind of endorse Trump. I mean, I'm betting money
came
on
out,
him.
he came out.
I'm betting money on him.
Listen, I might you gonna give me half if I do the same?
I mean, you gotta bet.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit afraid of gambling, man.
I mean,
That's gonna be a good come up though.
I'm at least, yeah, I need to put something in it, because I feel like it has to happen. American people aren't that stupid. Come on, you guys aren't stupid. You know better. But just make the right decision. I'm not telling you who to vote
You have
for.
the-
I'm
you have
voting
the
for
power.
Kanye. I'm not even voting for Trump.
Yeah, we voting
I'm just
for
saying
Kanye.
that I'm doing that as a statement.
Just a little quick
But
statement.
if you're gonna vote one or the other, don't vote for Biden, please. It's gonna tear this country apart. Unless you have some great reasons to. There is certain things, but I don't think I could trust him. I personally can't trust him.
I don't know, man. He's Sleepy Joe, man.
Sleepy Joe.
You see,
He's
Trump.
I could see him falling asleep while addressing the world.
Oh,
I could see
man.
him like getting off a plane and like in somewhere in the Middle East or fucking Asia or some shit, and sitting down, shaking the world leader, the leader of the country's hand over there, and just nodding out like less than 3 minutes into it. It's not gonna work out, man. He's gonna. You're looking at Kamala Harris to be president. She likes hip hop. She got you.
She should've-
Trump looked out for the
man.
musicians. I don't know all that. Oh, I like hip hop. Like, come on, I'm a regular person. I'm like you people. Vote for me.
Oh man, here we go, man.
The other
Who'd
guy,
believe?
Pence, he looks like a fucking robot, but let's be honest.
He
Like,
had a
he has
bug-
a
he had
real
a bug
brain
in
in his
his head.
fucking head. He has a
Wh-
brain in his
Why
head.
do you think that bug was in his head though? Like, what was that bug?
What bug?
He did with his debate. Hence,
He had a. Oh
He
yeah,
had a-
yeah. I saw that.
he
I
had
saw
a
that.
bug.
But that's all they could do.
What do you think was going on?
That's
though?
all they could dig on.
You think
him.
that was
Like,
a
oh,
me- you
yeah,
think the
he's-
media
he's
put
some
that there,
dirty
too?
nigga.
You think the media did that too? The
I
media
mean,
just
hey,
magically put
I
a
heard
bug.
they got like the government got robotic flies out here.
That's I believe that. That was probably some
Little
fucking remote
like
control.
tiny micro size
Holy shit, made a
drones
fool out of
that
him.
look like flies.
They have movies of shit like that.
Let's make this guy look dirty.
They have movies. This is crazy. All these movies is really just telling us the future. You know? That's sick, man. But we'll see what happens. November 3rd is the day, right?
What do you think's gonna happen?
Listen, man, I think. I mean, listen.
I'll tell you this: if I lose this bet, I have worse problems than losing the money. So that's why I'm betting.
Listen, I'm gonna tell the people right now. When Trump wins, I'm gonna get deported regardless. So you know what I mean? I gotta go with him. You know, that's it. With being an immigrant, I can make that choice.
Wait, but so aren't you married though?
No, I'm a dreamer, man. Unfortunately,
dreamer.
Yeah, you never heard of that? There's too much politics in that. And that's political. That's all. That's too much politics to talk about. You know what I mean? It's like, but I see Trump winning because I believe he has a winner's mentality. I think his mentality is what's gonna give him the win. That's all that matters at the end of the day. It's that person that's like willing to win no matter what. Like, I don't think Biden really has the fire to win.
He doesn't.
Like, you need fire, and you need, like, the American people want that type of fucking leadership. Like,
He's
a
basically
fuck you, pay
Joe
me type
Biden
of guy. Like,
is basically a dollar store candle ready to burn out, ready to snuff out at the bottom. Like, it's like some wax, whole cup of wax, like liquid wax. Like, I don't see it happening. That's why I'm betting. I don't think the country's that stupid to ultimately
make your choice, though. If you have that power, go out there and make your choice. Because again, women lie, men lie, numbers don't. So we're gonna know on that day, November 3rd.
There's many pros and cons. One thing I wanted to ask you, so you're telling people, what did you say earlier? Like, put your guns down.
Yeah, put your guns down, put your hands up. Remember that back in the day when you used to, if you had a problem with somebody, you could knuckle up.
But how do you feel about the legality of guns?
I understand that the legality of gun is. I know that the legality of gun is important because you need to be able to protect yourself. But again, like you were saying.
So do you want guns to be easier to get or harder to get?
I mean, I wouldn't say easier or harder. Just you have to go through evaluation, if that makes sense. Like, you got to be evaluated to be able to get it. Like, you got to, let's say, you can't. If you're already a murderer and you murdered, like, you can't. How can you own a gun if you're a murderer? Like, I don't know. It's so much into it. You know what I mean? But I feel like
if it was self-defense
even
and
if
you saved your life.
True. And even if it's legalized or if they open up, if they give more power to guns, it's what is it gonna make a difference? Is people still gonna kill each other regardless?
That's why I feel
people
like
killing people even without the guns being. It's easy to get a gun.
At core, I'm not really a part of like any red or blue like party, like really, because I just agree with two-bit shit from both sides and my own shit. But it's like, that's one thing the right is for, guns. And Biden gets elected, you're not gonna they're gonna be more on that progressive shit of cancel culture and like just censoring shit and like it's just gonna be so pussy. Country's gonna be pussy. We don't need a fucking grandpa looking over us.
We need a grandpa that has balls.
Yeah.
We need a grandpa that has some fucking balls to go out there and fucking take charge of the fucking country and help this shit get together, man.
So you're endorsing Trump, right?
Listen, man, I can't. I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Listen, man, it's just so much entertainment. This guy is
endorsing Kanye. Endorse
Kanye, man. Kanye got to get back in the run, baby. We waiting for you, man. Jesus fucks, we know. Come on, Kanye. Yeah, Kanye needs to get back in the run. Listen, man, this country is a beautiful country, man. We talked about this before. We need a leader that's gonna take charge, make peace, and so far, this guy's been doing that.
If you could run for president, like, what do you think you could bring to the table?
It's like, you can't even say that if you're not in that.
It doesn't have to be like a bigger picture thing. Just name one thing that you think's like a good idea.
Oh man, there's so many. I think just giving people more resources is like easier for people to get more resources. That's gonna better themselves. That's gonna give them personal development. If that makes sense.
Kanye's actually for all that.
Yeah, like
he wants to like start from scratch. Like, I'm kind of interested to see like what he puts together, what he like, because he's definitely running 2024.
He said it. He's going.
Yeah.
He's going. He's
but
doing
right
it.
now, you can still vote
with the Yeezys on. With
you
the
can
Yeezys.
still like do a write in person. You check off like the box where you just write in Kanye West. They showed the video how to look it up. How to vote for Kanye. We'll show you step by step.
That's funny.
I want to see how many votes he gets. I bet you he gets like he's not gonna get a million votes.
I think that's
he's
gonna
get
put like
a few thousand.
a relief in the person's mind. Like, oh, I didn't mean. I just
Definitely. I want him to get a lot of votes because I want to see the media stumble. Like, I want to see like how they process that. Like, yeah, we were just taking this as a joke. Like, oh, what do we say? Because they did the same shit with Trump.
Yeah, they didn't think he was gonna win.
Like, there's like videos of people like in the early stages of Trump running. You see like serious like anchors and shit like that, like laughing it off like it's the biggest joke ever. And then he becomes president, and like that motivated Kanye to run.
Yeah, a lot of the things that Trump did motivated Kanye.
But for the most part, I feel like if it's not going to be any extreme person, like Kanye or like someone like that, like someone like Andrew Yang, it's pretty good choice.
See, I'm not so much into politics that I don't even know all these people, man.
That's the guy who wants to do the $1,000.
Oh, you talked about that.
$1,000 a month for everyone.
Right. Okay. I guess that's.
Because in a time like this, we'd be good. Anyone who loses their jobs,
necessarily think. Yeah, time like I don't necessarily think that giving the public more money will happen. More resources, meaning giving the public more resources so they can, the whole saying, teach a person how to fish.
Money's a resource.
You're right, but then teach them how to duplicate that, like teach them how to duplicate. It
might actually fix the economy a lot. Like, I don't know, like I feel like to get to that point, we need to have our technology advance a lot. Because once we have like a lot of once all the robots and shit are like already built running the country, that's when we could kind of just get free money and sit back and just live.
I mean, it's just
shit is eventually going to be that way. It might actually be too soon, but who knows, man? Shit is like real close. It's only a few days away. Like, if you're gonna vote, if you're not gonna vote, it is what it is. But
that's it. Do what you want to do. Follow your heart. At the end of the day,
if you are gonna vote, then just make the right decision. Don't fuck up. Don't vote for Biden. Period. End of story. No.
Choose a grandfather that's gonna have some balls.
Don't vote for Biden if you just want him to be president because your feelings are hurt by the shit Trump says. Don't do that. It's not the right decision.
Think of it as like, who do you want to be Santa
Vote for
Claus?
him if you agree with certain things that he promises.
They're like Santa Claus, both of them.
As far as Trump goes, there's nothing more I could really say. Like, look at his rallies. Like, it will like show you anything. Look up like all the good shit he did. Like, he looks out for the musicians. Like, he made peace in the Middle East.
Do your research. Do your own research. Don't let the media confuse you. Do your own research so you can make a better decision.
They actually fuck up the polls because they fuck up the polls, and they'll like do like a survey with like 10 people, and they'll pick like all people. Like, it will be like rigged. Like, the polls are so fucking rigged. Yeah, it literally is. And when they put these bullshit polls out, it has the people who don't really know about politics. They go, more people like Biden. I guess I should vote for Biden. But it really has people like, oh, I guess I'm not going to vote at all because Biden really isn't showing anything certain that he's going to fucking deliver. He's a fucking joke.
Let's see.
And yeah, I'm betting money, man. We should go to the casino and like bet some money.
They're doing that in the casino?
I think. I don't know. There's definitely a way to do it.
They're doing that. That's crazy.
But yeah, man.
It's a business. It's a business proposition.
Get drunk that day, like, and just wait for my cash payout because
that's
I think
crazy,
I don't think the country's gonna elect Joe Biden.
We'll see. Numbers don't lie. Once again, numbers don't lie. Go out there if you have the power and vote. Whoever you want to win is gonna win.
What do you think's gonna win? What's your prediction?
I think Trump's gonna win. I'll be honest.
By how much? A lot.
I mean, this is the thing. It doesn't matter. He's gonna win. Even if
Trump's
it's like,
gonna win Florida and Pennsylvania.
I just think he's gonna win because of his attitude.
Michigan. Mark my words. Pennsylvania, Michigan, in Florida.
Imagine
That's
he
the
loses, but
election
he's
right
gonna
there.
win.
That's
I
the
know he's gonna
election
win.
right there.
I know a lot of people want him to lose, you know, and I think that's what's gonna make him win. It's crazy when the odds are all against you, you know. Like there's so much things against him right now, like everything, all the bullshit. You know, he's racist. The virus is because of him. You know, all this shit, man. There's so much shit. It's too much. So if he wins, it's gonna be like a fuck you to everybody, to everybody that don't.
But we're better
him.
off with him. The guy's not perfect. He makes fucking mistakes. Like,
Yeah, he's like a
certain things
regular
with the
human
virus.
being,
He
man.
didn't handle that good. Certain things, but he did a good job.
It was unexpected, you know.
For the way it hit the country, like if it was like Obama, it probably would have been a little worse.
But you don't know because he wasn't there, and you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like you got the person
Probably around the same, maybe. Like,
let's talk about what they thought was gonna happen.
I know this. I'll tell you what would have been better if Obama was dealing with it. He would have been more empathetic to the people. People would have felt
he's a people's
safer.
president. He's exactly,
And that's what, like, why
he's
so
a
many
people's
people
president. Trump is not a people's president.
get their emotions caught up and
Facts.
hate Trump and just hate him by all means. Don't get your emotions caught up in shit. It's just politics.
Just politics.
If you're married to someone, if you have a best friend, you politically disagree with them, keep it a buck. Like, be like, yo, like, I just look at things different. If you don't want to deal with that and lie to them, fucking lie to their face. But when you get in that fucking voting booth, make the decision that comes from your heart, no one else's. Don't be manipulated by whatever sources make you think that you're making the right decision. No, only you know the right decision, because we are creating history. We are making this. You know, even like you can't vote, but your influence, what you think, the facts you know, what you have to bring to the table means something.
Even if I get deported, I still believe that deporting illegal immigrants is like, a law you should do. You should follow. If you're illegal and you break the law, unfortunately, you got to get deported. And I'm an immigrant. I didn't come in here legally, but I'm a DACA recipient, so it's like I could be deported anytime. You know, if the cop wants to harass me, you know what I mean. But I still know my rights. Though
you do the right thing.
You still got to know your rights, even if you're an immigrant, whatever you are in this. You still have to know your rights. That's why a lot of people need to learn English so you can be able to defend yourself. You know what I mean? A lot of these people that are immigrants don't speak English. They can't defend themselves.
Well, they are now. Like, I see it more and more.
You got to,
because you do have to. Like, you do have to. Like, that is like something that like a lot of Americans who just deal with people coming in the country speaking other languages and not even knowing this language. Americans that were bothered by that, a lot of them voted for Trump just off that. Like, oh, keep out all there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the more people just like speak the language, I guess it's like everything kind of becomes more comfortable. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it does create that. But basically, like, yo, Trump said at a rally, like, he's like, yo, I'm not just running against the far extreme left. I'm running against the media, and I'm running against big tech corporations. And it's literally true, because Twitter bans like people who like spread like true like information that's like more Republican based shit. And like even YouTube, Google, Facebook, all these like major social media corporations that really are extremely important, because that's social media, that's information, it's the new news. And it's got to the point where the regular TV news is so corrupt, and to the point where social media like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all this stuff really is the legitimate news. And they're just like shadow banning certain sources, a lot of reliable sources that are just spreading the truth.
Yeah, of
like,
course.
Currently,
they
like,
ban a lot of shit
right now in this month, October, so much shit. Like, I'm hearing all these cases, like so much people getting banned for spreading like
we're gonna get
the
banned.
Truth of basically information that will lead to people being more in Trump's favor than Biden's. People are literally getting shadow banned.
No, I bet. Of course.
So luckily we're not that huge in the social media world, but the people who are listening to this, make the right decisions.
That's it. Make the right decision. You have the power.
So we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, like, just go with your heart and make the right choice. The right choice is the choice that you truly think is the right choice. And
that's basically it.
On that note, like, we should definitely do a follow-up to this, like, after the results come in.
See what happens.
Drum
roll.
You know, basically touch up on like everything that's going on.
Grandpa
like
versus
what
Grandpa.
happens. I'm very excited. And
that's basically it.
Yeah, man, it's been great. Third time, and I look forward to many more, man. Like we should definitely do a follow-up to this, like, after the results come in.
See what happens. Drum roll.
You know, basically touch up on like everything that's going on.
Grandpa
like,
versus
what
Grandpa.
happens. I'm very excited. And until next time, this has been DJ Luca Knight and EZ Cardinali. Good night, New York. Good night, planet Earth.
ChillBuzz, baby.